Caitlin Clark makes more WNBA history in front of a record crowd as Indiana Fever down Atlanta Dream. Watching Caitlin Clark make history is starting to become a familiar sight. The 2024 WNBA No. 1 overall pick recorded her 21st game of the season with at least 15 points and 5 assists in the Indiana Fever's 84-79 win over the Atlanta Dream on Monday, the most by any player in WNBA history. Clark posted 19 points and 7 assists along with 7 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. She also made 4 three-pointers to bring her season total to 85, tying the rookie record set by the Dream's Ryan Howard in 2022. 17,608 fans packed into the Atlanta Hawks State Farm Arena as the Dream set a record for the highest attendance for a WNBA game in Georgia. This was the 5th time this season that a team's attendance record has been broken with the Fever as the visitors. Remarking post-game about the crowd, Clark spoke after the game about the growth of women's basketball over the course of the year. "I feel like I'm just a kid that plays basketball and has a lot of fun," she said. "And for me, like, coming into these arenas and these environments, I look around and it's incredible. It really is. I don't show up and expect these crowds. Sure, maybe you've gotten a little bit used to it, but for me, that's not anything that ever gets old. It really is something that's really cool, especially as a young girl who grew up going to games. As a young girl, I would have came to a game in a building like this and seen this type of crowd. I think I would have been kind of in heaven. It gives me a lot of joy to see the impact that I've been able to have, my teammates have been able to have. Women's basketball players all across the country have been able to have," she added. Indiana moves to 14-16 with the win, 3rd in the East and 7th overall in the league standings, meaning the team has already secured its highest regular season win total since 2016. Kelsey Mitchell racked up a season-high 29 points to lead the team in scoring, her 4th straight game with at least 20 points, per the Fever. 2023 WNBA Rookie of the Year Aliyah Boston recorded a double-double with 14 points and 11 rebounds, while some sharpshooting from Damiris Dantas saw her put up 11 points on 80% shooting in under 10 minutes of play. Indiana opened up the game with an 11-3 run and did not relinquish the lead once, building up an 18-point advantage with around 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. The Dream rallied to put pressure on the Fever later in the period and outscored their opponents by 6 in the 4th, but the deficit proved too much to overcome. Atlanta, now at 10-19 on the season, was led by Tina Charles with 28 points, with Howard 16, Alicia Gray 12, and Jordan Canada 10, all hitting double figures. For more CNN news and newsletters, create an account at cnn.com. Mavericks Klay Thompson interested in All-Star Shootout with Curry, Clark, Ionescu. All-Star Weekend is being hosted by the Warriors, and the Mavericks. Thompson says he would be interested in returning to the Bay Area for the festivities if invited. Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Caitlin Clark, and Sabrina Ionescu in an All-Star Weekend shooting competition in San Francisco's Chase Center. Sounds great, doesn't it? The Mavericks. Thompson agrees, or at least with the idea of some version of the above-mentioned competition. Back in November, ESPN's Shams Charania reported that efforts were being made to recruit Thompson, Curry, Clark, and Ionescu into taking part in a three-point shooting competition similar to the one in which Curry and Ionescu competed during last February's All-Star Weekend in Indianapolis, with Curry edging out Ionescu. After Thompson sank a franchise record-tying 7 three-pointers during the 1st quarter of the Mavericks' victory Monday night over Washington, a Dallas Morning News reporter asked Thompson about the reported recruiting efforts. "I don't know the details," he said, "but if the opportunity presents itself, that'd be cool to be part of." Thompson, of course, played the first 11 years of his NBA career with Golden State, winning 4 titles, so a return by him to Chase Center for All-Star Weekend under any circumstances would be warmly received by NBA fans and especially Bay Area fans.